First of all, I would like to know, have you ever played games like Candy Crush or Clash of Clans? I'm sure most of you have. Studies have shown that mobile games are the most addictive video games ever created. Not only because they are video games, but also because most of them are easy, fun, and free. But the things that makes them entertaining is what makes them addictive. Even though we know this, why do we keep playing them? Why are they so addictive? But the most important, what is the science behind the design of mobile games? Let's start by talking about some of the stats of the gaming industry in order to understand all of this better. What makes this industry so powerful and influential? Its users. There are more than 900 million mobile gamers worldwide, which is about 90% of the world's smartphone users. This massive amount of gamers help this industry to have an income of about $12.6 million per year, most of it provided by hardcore gamers that spend money buying in-app purchases or add-ons. The most played games on the App Store, Clash of Clans and Candy Crush, earn more than $1 million and have more than 93 million active players each day. To understand how people can get addicted to a mobile game, first we need to know how the brain works with other kinds of drugs. All the process of addiction takes place in the brain, and it's mainly caused by tiny molecules called neurotransmitters, which travel between neurons. It all starts in what is called the dopamine pathway, where dopamine is used to make you feel happiness. Every time you do something exciting or rewarding, dopamine gets shot from one neuron to another, triggering the dopamine receptors. As a result of this, you get a shot of happiness, satisfaction, and excitement. But why do we sometimes get bored or tired of certain addiction? This is caused by something called desensitization, which is the decrease of dopamine effect in the brain. After you have a drug for the first time, you will need more in a shorter period of time. The brain tries to stop this from happening. It reduces the amount of happiness by closing some of the dopamine receptors. With fewer receptors, the dopamine signal gets weaker, so you need more of the drug to create the same feeling as it was the first time. So why are mobile games so addictive? Because they create the same effects a drug has in our brains. The design of a mobile game influences in the way we play. These games are programmed in a way that they take advantage of your brain by using psychological and emotional mechanisms to change your behavior. Mobile games are designed so you cannot play for long amounts of time, preventing you to get desensitized. Maybe you run out of lives or you have no energy left, so you have to wait a certain period of time until you can play again. This means that you are always left wanting more, making the game more exciting every time you return. At the beginning of the game, they let you play the first and easy levels, where you get rewards and achievements. This triggers your dopamine receptors and keeps you engaged with the game. When you get to the more difficult levels, these events are more sporadic, which makes you feel even more satisfied because you feel that each victory is earned. This is also known as variable ratio schedule of reinforcement, which is basically the same method used in slot machines. Most mobile games must have a certain recipe that allows them to create addiction on the players. All games should share three common characteristics: difficult, simple, and replayable. Mobile games must be difficult, otherwise players will not find a challenge in it. So even if you lose again and again, you will always want to play one more time in order to break your score or to go to the next level. That's why it must be replayable, because it allows you to play as much times as you want. Being a simple game allows the user to play everywhere they go, anytime they can, in a device that fits in your pocket. Now that you know this, do you still consider a game as entertainment, even though they are designed to control your mind and cause you an addiction just like a drug does? Well, maybe yes, because that is the main purpose. It all depends on the way you control it. In a nutshell, mobile games are the most addictive kind of games ever created, because they are designed to do so. However, everything is in your mind, so you must know how to dominate it before all of this happens.